Cotto's jab looked great in the Foreman fight, and he's carried it over into this one with Mayorga. The left hook of Cotto, for years one of boxing's most devastating punches, went away for a while but returned with a vengeance his last fight. He's gotten some good left hooks into the body here tonight.
The press row scoring clearly a considerable edge. Martinez and with 79-73, the biggest margin, and Kieran Mulvaney of ESPN 78-74, as Lance Pugmire has it. Antonio, what do you say about this?
I have it 78-74 for the champ.
Left hand by Mayorga gets Cotto a bit off balance, comes back with a series of jabs. To the head by Mayorga.
Those punches were pushed a little, but he did land them. And when he doesn't push them, they have lots of power on him still. I'll tell you what Mayorga has done for himself. He's behind in this fight, and unless he knocks out Cotto, he may not win. And there's some nice combinations, but he's raised his stock to some degree.
Yes, he has, and it looks like he's off to a good start here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's landed a couple combinations. He's moving. There's that beautiful jab by Cotto.
Yeah, this has been a very good first half of the round for Mayorga.
Yeah, from a marketability standpoint, this is working, but there goes Cotto. Back comes Mayorga.
And those punches were all pushed. Those were arm punches that didn't have power by Mayorga.
Beautiful jab by Cotto.
Yeah. You know, you look at Miguel Cotto, and you have to say that his skill level is still very, very high. I don't think people can say that his confidence is eroded or that he doesn't still have a great skill set, because he does.
Yes, he definitely have the skill set from the amateurs and everything. But I tell you, 10-1 underdog. I mean, people expected him to come in here and blow Mayorga out, and he's still getting hit with counterpunches right now.
Yes, he is. Ricardo Mayorga not giving up. Blasting away.
And Mayorga will probably now win this round because of the good start he had and the good finish he had.
Final seconds of round 9.
This is fun.
Tremendously entertaining championship fight here at the MGM Grand. A very interested spectator. This is a man Miguel Cotto once again. He bludgeoned the face of Miguel Cotto. There you see the results of that fight, the 11th round TKO, and he's getting a little treatment from the crowd.
Well, obviously because of the fact that his gloves were found in the next fight against Mosley to be enhanced. Let's take a look at that last round to moments that Miguel Cotto later in the round was very effective, and then here comes Mayorga. Mayorga had gotten off to a good start in the round, and in the middle part, Cotto was effective, but then Mayorga came back, bombing him with those right hands.
That's 3 or 4 unanswered right hands, and I think they rocked Cotto.
He threw a couple straight enough to hurt him. Not all of them, but a couple.
Yes, he did.
Cotto may be ahead, but we've had some tremendous back and forth action.
There's no denying this fight has been fun.
That it is. Round 10. Cotto just showing his polish throughout. Mayorga showing his tenacity.
And over 12 rounds, Mayorga is 4-2 and Cotto is 4-1. So both have been the distance and had success, more so for Cotto, of course. The jab of Mayorga, not a weapon much for him. Throws it there. One of the reasons Miguel Cotto has been a popular fighter is that he is a vulnerable champion.
Yes, he is.
He's vulnerable in fights, and yet he's exciting, and mostly he wins almost all the time.
So many people were impressed by Cotto's footwork and his movement in the last fight with Foreman, and he seems to have carried that over into this fight.
Yes.
He's got to be in great condition.
Yeah, he definitely is. The only thing I agree with that might be an issue for him, and Antonio hit on it, and he stayed in an area where Mayorga could hit him. He didn't get inside, and he didn't move around quite as much, and so there were times when Mayorga could land those wide punches.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the pocket against Mayorga.
That's exactly it.
And, you know, Cotto has always been a good mover and a boxer.
Yeah.
I always thought when he was younger that he moved a little bit too much and didn't give himself a chance to put those combinations out. But now that he's gotten older, he's settled down a little bit. Now you can see his natural raw talent.
That's a great observation and really true.
And a lot of people probably, what a double, triple jab there by Miguel Cotto. A lot of people probably surprised that Mayorga still has this much left in the tank.
At this late point in the fight, now Cotto's had a very good 10th round.
With Mayorga missing as much, you would think that Cotto would have more counterpunch opportunities to land something real big without taking a risk of having Mayorga fire back or being out of position.
There's that beautiful jab by Cotto again. That's been a very effective weapon throughout. Left hook, partially blocked by Cotto. Right hand by Mayorga, got in. Tries to jump on top of Cotto, but Cotto slips away. Miguel Cotto doesn't want to get that close.
And that uppercut of Mayorga made itself known at the last second of that round. Probably not enough to win it for him, though. We demonstrate how that jab got in for Cotto and how he used it repeatedly. There will be 3 of these that he will use against Mayorga, and he's been excellent with that punch. Well, that's the way you do it, isn't it?
Yeah, but where's the right hand or the hook behind that?
That's a good point. Boy, you're as hard to please as Mike Tyson, aren't you?
What a stickler. What a stickler.
He's right, though. Yeah. And there's the uppercut from Mayorga at the end of the round. That was maybe his best punch of the round.
And then he followed with the hook also.
Well, you know, what you just said speaks to the keys to victory. I said step in with the jab. He's willing to land the jab, but he's not willing to step in with it.
And there you go.
And wow, that's a big edge.
What a disparity, huh?
But you see the marks on Cotto's face. He's been hit with some punches.
Oh yeah, he knows he's been in a fight.
Round 11. They call them the championship rounds. Here we go. Ricardo Mayorga is still here.
They both predicted this fight would end by the 6th round or earlier, and I think everybody thought that.
I'll tell you what, Mayorga knows he's in the championship rounds, and everything he's probably telling himself he needs a knockout.
Yeah.
So I want to believe he's going to head for the fence here.
And we'll take a look at press row.
Obviously an edge, big edge for Cotto, 98-92 on 2 of the scorecards and 99-91. And Antonio, what do you have right now?
I only gave 2 rounds to Mayorga.
Exactly.
And, you know, it was the middle rounds 4 and also 7. Other than that, it's been all Cotto.
And again, not to be repetitive, but that said, still a highly entertaining fight.
Yes, I gave him 7 and 9, so it's the same score arrived at differently. Yeah, this for a fight that's one-sided, it's fun to watch and great.
Ricardo Mayorga, a big reason. But a well-fought fight by Miguel Cotto.
Yeah, he's done a lot of things really well. It's just you can't knock Mayorga out, so Mayorga stays there.
What a showman.
Ooh.
That all you got, Miguel? You better be careful.
Yeah.
Left hook.
No change in the expression on Miguel Cotto's face.
Unbelievable. The fight breaks into a sparring session.
Well, of course, Mayorga said it was going to be a sparring session for him because it would be so easy, and it has obviously not been that, and I don't think anyone really thought it would be.
Now that was utter bluster.
Yeah, but to his credit, man, he's coming in here, he's laid it all on the line.
Oh, absolutely.
And still in the championship rounds, he's going for that knockout.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped trying to win, and he's trying to throw as many bombs as he can, you know, that when he can marshal the effort.
But he wants Cotto to sit still and let me hit you. That's what he wants.
Just want to oblige, really.
Boy, that jab of Miguel Cotto just before, while you guys were talking, the double jab, brilliant. Just keeping Mayorga at the end of it. Mayorga talking to him, taunting him.
The difference between the demeanor of these two men is stark. It's really staggering.
Cotto is such a quiet, shy guy. You know, he really is.
And in the ring, he's all business.
Yep.
And Mayorga is all sizzle, but has had some stake in there, too.
Yeah, he's gotten a few good shots in.
I'd like to see Cotto go for this knockout to put an emphasis on this fight tonight.
Would that be a statement, a dramatic ending? 11 in the books.
This is the last round. You need to go for the knockout. Breathe, breathe. Champ, this is the last one. You got to pressure him. You need a knockout for the victory. The knockout is the victory.
Very important. This way I will go straight short punches. You're not going to move too much. Take it to him in short punches because he's tired of the short shots and trying to beat him in short punches. Even the jab, this short jab, anything short.